Hi everyone, my name is Brittany. This is going to be my pregnancy vlog. It's going to be pretty informal, and excuse the mowers outside. Yeah, that would happen on my first time vlogging. But I really wanted to create a vlog where I could do a lot of random things. I've wanted to create a vlog for years now, and I kind of have the inspiration now, being that I'm pregnant. So I took that as saying, okay, you want a pregnancy vlog, so you have a reason and a, base idea of what you want to do YouTube for. So this is going to be it. I don't know who will like it, who will benefit from it. I'm pretty much wanting to record things so that I can look back on them, I can show my kids, just pretty much to create memories. So I want to kind of give y'all the background on how I found out I was pregnant. My husband and I were not trying. We were wanting to wait till we were both done with school, and both had our set careers before we started trying for kids. We both have about one more year left of college before we're done. We do still work as well, so we work full-time and go to school full-time, so we're pretty busy. But what happens. So there was a good week where I was just feeling out of it. And what the weird thing is I went to the doctor. I said, my appetite's going crazy. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I actually ended up getting prescribed phentermine, which is a controlled medication, which suppresses your appetite, gives you some energy. And so she said, I'm going to give this to you for a month. I'll give you one refill on it, and then that's it. And I was like, okay, sounds good. It'll help me kind of start my weight loss. And so I took it for about 6 days. And at the end of that week, I just felt completely different out of it. And I'm thinking, this medication is making me feel really funny. I felt sad. I felt so tired every day. I just didn't feel like myself. So I decided to stop taking it. I was like, okay, if it's going to make me feel this way, I'm not going to take it anymore. So I didn't take it for about 2 or 3 days, and I still felt this way. And I'm like, okay, something's weird. So I called my cousin, who actually had taken phentermine before, and I told her how I was feeling. I was like, did you feel this way when you took the phentermine? She's like, no, but you sound pregnant. And I was like, you're right, I'm not pregnant. And I swore up and down. I was like, no, I'm just not. Well, she eventually, on that phone call, persuaded me to take a birth control test the next day. Went to my Walgreens that I work at before I had breakfast with a friend. Bought a test, a 2-pack, and went to the bathroom there at the Walgreens and took the test. And I waited there. And then a few seconds later, pops up pregnant. It's one of the digital ones, so I'm waiting for the knot to show up. I'm like, oh, maybe it takes a little while for the knot to show up. And after a few more seconds, I realized, no, I'm actually pregnant. And so I walk out of the bathroom kind of like in a daze, like, am I really? Am I really pregnant? And I was shocked, but definitely excited. A baby is a blessing no matter when it comes, in my opinion. So I call my cousin, and I'm just like, oh my crap. And she's screaming like, you're pregnant, aren't you? Yeah, so the next morning I took another test and came out positive, so sure enough, I was pregnant. Went to the doctor 3 weeks later. I scheduled my appointment for 3 weeks in the future for that. And when I went, she goes, yep, you are 9 weeks along. And I was like, 9 weeks? I was pregnant that long, and I didn't realize. And the reason why is in May, the very end of May, I had a car accident. My first car accident ever. Guy ran a red light and hit me. So all throughout June, I was focused on insurance claims, getting my sprained ankle taken care of, figuring things out with getting a new car. Didn't even realize that I didn't have any girly time in quite a while. So when when the end of June hits and I'm feeling funny, that should have been clue number 1. Oh, but I didn't even think about it. May and June were just so crazy for me that it just happened and I had no idea. So I'm very excited now. Still, I can't believe that I'm actually pregnant now. Was not expecting to be pregnant for another couple years, but God's timing is not necessarily our timing. But I am thrilled. Very, very thrilled. I went to the doctor that first time, and my blood pressure reading was a little high. So she said, come back in a week, and we'll have another blood pressure, check. And I went back, which was last week, for my second appointment. And she goes, yeah, you're still a little high. So she prescribed me Aldamet, which is the brand name for methyl-dopa. And she said, take it twice a day. It's a pretty low dose. And then you'll come back in another week for another blood pressure check. So I was like, oh, I don't want to take medicine. I hate taking medication. I will not take Tylenol for a headache if I can help it. I didn't take hardly anything when I had my sprained ankle. I just iced it down. They gave me Tylenol with codeine, and I was like, nope, don't need it. So for someone to tell you pretty much you have to take this blood pressure medicine, it was hard to start taking it, but I did. I was like, no, it's not just me now, it's me and the baby. So I have to do what's right for both of us. So this past week I took my medicine every day. I started to eat better. I had a salad every day, a really healthy salad. Been really focusing on my stress level, getting more sleep, moving around a little bit more. So I really felt like I was doing a good job. And I went to the doctor's office yesterday for my third appointment in 3 weeks. And when they took my blood pressure, when I first got there, it was like 155/95. And I was thinking, that is not right. It's never been that high. I've been taking medication for a week for blood pressure. I've been eating healthier. This just doesn't sound right. So she was like, okay, we'll chill out here for a few minutes. We'll come back in and we'll do another test. I was like, great, good, okay. So I just sat in the chair, scheduled a hair appointment, went on Facebook, and about 10 minutes later she comes back in and she has the actual old-fashioned pump, the manual one. She goes, I trust these more, so we're going to use this one. So she puts it on me and takes my blood pressure, and it's 122/85. 30 points difference in the systolic or whatever. I need to get better at the names of each. But the diastolic was still pretty high. It was 85. So she said, stay on the same dose of medication you're on, because she was going to up me to 3 tablets a day. She goes, stay on the medication and come back in another week for another blood pressure check. So next Monday I go for my 4th appointment in 4 weeks to have another blood pressure check. So yeah, that's that. But I feel like I'm really eating better, and bringing my stress level down was a big thing, because I was just all anxious and everything these past couple months, especially with everything going on. So I learned to just breathe and chill out, and everything's going to be okay, and mainly pray. Praying is a good thing. At this past appointment, I also found out that I'm low on vitamin D, so she prescribed me vitamin D capsules, where I just take 1 a day for a month, and then after that I just take 1 a week, just to kind of up my vitamin D levels, because apparently vitamin D is linked to autism. So I'd rather not be low on vitamin D. I need to really up that. So this is like 10,000 international units of vitamin D that I'm going to be taking every day. Along with my vitamin D and my blood pressure medication, I've been taking my prenatal. I'm just taking an over-the-counter one right now, just a Nature's Made prenatal multi plus DHA. And then when I go to my second OB appointment, I'm going to ask my doctor for a prescription for a prenatal and see what they recommend. So right now I'm taking more capsules and tablets than I have in my entire life. I'm not enjoying it, but I know it's best for me and for the growth of my baby, so I'm going to do it. And I trust the doctors. They're wonderful there, so we're good. I'm going to wrap this up kind of. The goal of my YouTube channel is right now mainly to be a pregnancy vlog. I want to be able to look back and see how I felt, which so far in this entire pregnancy, the only main effects that I've had were a lot of fatigue and exhaustion. Very tired. Not much nausea, thank goodness. But I have noticed that whenever I lay down at night, I kind of get uneasy and I don't feel so good. But it's never been to the point where I felt like, uh-oh, I need to run to the bathroom. So I'm blessed in that regard. Very blessed. But besides that, I've had no other complaints about pregnancy. I'm loving it so far. Along this journey, I also want to use this as kind of an outlet as a weight loss. And I know that weight loss is not something to be focused on during pregnancy. I am overweight now. My ultimate goal weight is to lose 60 total pounds. But over the course of my pregnancy, I'm looking to just maintain my weight. If I do lose some by eating healthier, great. If not, I'm not stressing about it. But my main purpose and goal right now is to eat a lot healthier than I have been. Really cutting things out that I shouldn't have been eating these past few years. But really focusing on good for you foods that I have been lacking on forever now. A lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables, healthy stuff that no one ever eats anymore. Also, my husband's even talked about making a vlog on YouTube to kind of create some memories, vlog random things like trips that we go on. I want to eventually do like a vlog of like a tour of our apartment. We're about to move out of this apartment into a house, but I do want to have this memory of our first place that we lived together. So that'll be nice. Right now it's a mess, as you can see back here. Yeah, it's crazy in here right now, but we'll be moving in about a month, so that's good. And along with all those, I do a lot of couponing, and I'm going to be doing a lot of couponing in the future. So whenever I find coupon deals that are really good, especially at Walgreens, that's where I do most of my couponing, I will share those with you. I want to eventually do recipes on here, because I have a few cool things that I'd like to show. Juicing recipes, I love to juice, and especially when I've had the baby and I'm given the go to go ahead and start my diet and exercising back up. I'm really going to be into juicing, and I'm going to show y'all some of the juices that I make. They are very good and amazingly healthy. But all in all, it's going to be a very random, but hopefully a fun vlog. I don't know, again, who all will, enjoy this or get anything out of it, but it's mainly going to be fun for me to kind of get my thoughts out there and, be able to look back on them and be like, I was so naive then. But, yeah. Hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.